I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.
Welcome back to another Crypto Bro
Hi, girl.
podcast number 5.
50.
Hawaii what?
Fitty.
50.
Number 50, which means we're 3 weeks away from our Vegas anniversary celebration, which should be a lot of fun.
So excited. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Oh,
I told
man.
Caleb today, I was like, I'm finally to the point where I can allow myself to get excited. Like, it's close enough now. Before, it kind of seemed like it was a
You're
little bit
excited,
out
but
there.
you're really like, yeah, it's a long ways away.
Yeah, but now it's
Yeah.
like, it's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
should
it
be-
already is. I feel like it's right around the corner, and I have so much stuff I need to get done.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
kind of like what we were talking about
perfect
off
timing.
camera, some of the things we put off. Now it's like, I don't know if we have enough time to make that happen now.
And it's
Right.
perfect because Shauna, it's my birthday weekend, and Shauna always asks me what I want. I'm like, I just want to get away.
Good.
Just, not that I don't love my family, but, you got to detach every now and then.
yes.
perfect.
That's okay.
Very
That's
perfect.
allowed. It's allowed.
Yes, it's healthy.
I'm not going to
It
comment.
really is.
Yeah.
Because
You
you
know
then,
exactly what I mean.
then you get to miss them, right? Like,
Yes.
honestly, that's a thing. Like, missing somebody or like distance does make the heart grow fonder. Like, it does.
That's what I
And
was
so
going
when
to say.
you don't get a chance to miss somebody, it's like, eh.
At some point,
Yeah,
though, because I
yeah,
think
for
distance
real.
for long enough, then it just makes you grow apart.
It really does.
It is an appreciation.
Yeah.
And Shauna, I appreciate everything you do for me.
Oh, somebody stab him.
There we go.
Man.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I had to
All right, so we got a lot of stuff to do today. So we're going to get into crypto talk, but we've got a new segment coming up that we'll introduce when we get there right after Caleb's Choice that I think is going to be pretty fun.
Yes.
And I am curious to
Excited.
see what that develops into as the weeks go by. I think there may be plenty of opportunities to film that segment in Vegas too, because who knows what we're going to see out there.
Yes, yes.
That is so true.
Yes.
We may have to put out like 4 or 5 different segments when that happens. So
Or
we'll
we
see.
might
Yeah.
have to like segment it off into the shorts, like
Yeah.
part
Yeah.
of the segment, like.
For sure.
Right.
So let's talk about crypto real fast. I don't mean real fast, but there's a few things going on. There's, it's just kind of that weird time where a bunch of green candles and then it kind of goes back down, then it comes back up, and we have some product releases, we have some delays. But one of the things I wanted to start out with that we don't talk about very often, excuse me, is the news just came out that crypto.com has received a Dubai regulatory license, which anytime we talk about Dubai, I get excited
Doobie.
because there is a lot of zeros
Yeah.
that goes
Well,
in that little area of the world.
Dubai has a lot of money. A
it's,
lot.
it's so extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually saw on a different podcast they were talking about that, and it says, I don't think people understand the kind of money that goes around in Dubai. Like,
No.
a lot of those oil people don't have to let people know what their net worth is, not like CEOs in the United States. And there are people out there that legit think there are sheiks in that area worth over $1 trillion. Like, they are legit trillionaires, which is insane. And if you have that kind of money, why wouldn't you invest some of it
Yeah.
in what somebody else told me yesterday? It's internet money is what they told me. I was
Internet
like,
money.
Yep. Yep.
that's a great way.
Funny internet money.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about Dubai? So I am a sucker for the Real Housewives.
That makes one
No,
of us.
it is like my guilty pleasure show that I watch. Okay, like
Yeah.
I like them all. So anyway, they actually came out with one, The Real Housewives of Dubai. And one
I
of the
might watch that.
Yeah. So one of the ladies on there, her husband is a big time crypto investor. And they
Oh,
talk
wow.
about it on there. Yeah. They don't talk about which, cryptos they're investing in, but
Well-
he's a big time crypto investor. And from what it sounds like, he's made a lot of money from crypto.
Well, it turns out if you shill crypto and you're being paid for it, you better let people know.
Yeah.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah. So I have a question about this, like the shilling.
Uh-huh.
What is considered shilling? Because to me, shilling is like promoting something, saying, telling people buy this and kind of like sell now, kind of like that. Like,
So
Like
I
you're
don't
getting-
know
you're
if this
getting
is a
bought.
legal definition, but I really feel like shilling is almost like promoting FOMO. Like you are not creating panic, but you are like, listen, if you want to do this, you better get in it now. Like you're going to miss
Yeah.
your opportunity. But I think technically, legally, shilling is encouraging people to buy. I think
okay.
that
Because,
is shilling.
like people call me a shiller all the time. And I'm like, why? Because I'm using the hashtag? Is that like, because how is like positivity quote shilling?
Yeah, I don't think
The
so.
only thing I can think of is I use the hashtag. So I'm like, is somebody going to try to come after me for being positive?
Well, one, I don't think you have enough money, Holly,
What the fuck?
because all lawsuits are usually aimed at people with lots of dollar
Yeah.
signs.
True.
No offense, but I
you
think I'm in
never
the same
know.
boat. But have you ever told somebody that publicly to buy any
No.
project?
No,
We haven't either.
actually, like even when I was part of the Crypto Bulls project, I still never said buy Crypto Bulls, and I was like part of the project. I do not believe in that. Like I feel like people need to make choices on their own, not based off of me telling you to do something. Who am I to tell you to do anything? So
Well, we've had people reach out through DMs and say, hey, I heard you talk about XYZ project. Hopefully
Yeah.
that's not a real project. I'm just using those letters.
It come out
But,
this week.
can you tell me a little bit more about it, or what do you think about it? Or I'm thinking about doing this. Do you think that's wise? And I was like, listen, it's your money, but if I was in that situation with the information you're giving me, then yes or no, depending on what they would say. I don't
Okay.
consider that shilling. For the record, none of us have ever been paid by any cryptocurrency company,
never.
and we will always keep it that way. Like that, behind the scenes, we've talked about that. Like we are not looking to ever, even a project that we
And he's
firmly
speaking for
believe in.
himself.
What's that?
Not.
What'd you say?
I said, and he's speaking for himself.
Okay,
No, I'm
so
just- I'm
Greg's
just
a paid
joking.
shiller. You guys sue
I
him.
mean,
I'm just joking.
I have been paid by, the Crypto Bulls when I did work with them, and it wasn't anything astronomical.
Right.
But I did work.
But
Like
it's a
I
job.
actually delivered things, and
Yeah.
I actually was, was the one that introduced them to some of the contacts I had to get, the token into those businesses. So I actually did produce something along with BBTF. Like I created that chatbot.
Mhm.
I'm not getting paid an astronomical amount. I don't get paid on a regular basis. It was okay, here's what I can deliver to you, and then that's when they decide, they decide what they're going to pay me. I don't even like tell them how much.
Yeah.
I leave that up to them, because part of me is like doing it because I want to contribute and I want to help and bring my skills over, and part of me is like, hey, why not make extra money on a skill that I have if I can. So
Yeah, you just
I
bring your
can't say
talents
I've
to the
never been
table.
paid by a project, but I can say that I've actually given those projects something in return. It wasn't
Yeah.
just paying to shill or any of that sort. So
I think that's different. Yeah.
Oh, it's for sure different because nobody's being paid to promote any project we've ever talked about. It just hasn't
No.
happened.
Right.
So
No.
We're not going to get
And it
paid to
won't
push
happen.
something we don't believe in. That's basically what it is. I'm not going to be a fan of this because they paid me now.
Well,
That's
if I'm being
Right.
completely honest, there's more projects, excuse me, out there that I don't believe in than I do believe in, and we just choose not to talk about them because
Right.
I don't want to wreck anybody. Not that we have this kind of power, but if somebody was to hear us talk negative about a certain project, somebody else may be deeply invested in that, and I don't want to ruin their investment. It's just that, and that doesn't mean that we talk about every project that we are truly behind too.
Right.
It's just a what's going on now type stuff, you know.
Right.
So,
give me 2 seconds. I've got to step away for 2 seconds.
Okay.
okay. So speaking of projects and things like that too, so there was a Safemoon wallet update. There was some information came out on the NFT side of things for Safemoon. The wallet also now you can directly buy Doge and BTC with. You know, we were talking off camera.
Curious.
Somebody smarter than us, I don't really know exactly how that affects the ecosystem. You know, you brought up a good point, Holly. I don't know exactly how, if that's going to do anything with the swap and evolve. I don't know. I don't think it's out there yet. If it is, text it. I'd love to hear some information on it. But from what I've seen, I don't know. But every product release, or I shouldn't say product release, but every update and things like that, I feel like in any project gets you closer to the end goal. So I think it's something to be excited about for sure. But maybe we should have started with this one. But Grove, so their blockchain is live on the mainnet. And John G actually came out today and said that there's already 14 projects signed up to build on the blockchain. But I have a question for you guys. So when we're talking about any blockchain token, that sort of thing, to get things prices moving up, how many projects do you think it would take to really move the needle on what they're trying to accomplish? Are we talking hundreds? Are we talking thousands?
I think the right ones.
Maybe.
There's that.
Not necessarily a
Here's
number.
the question I have. Like, how many projects are on, say, like Binance?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I guess that to me,
Hundreds.
I need to like kind of see that, and I don't know. I've never even bothered to look. Which
It's hundreds. But
now
I
I'm
don't
like,
know
okay,
how many it is exactly.
But is this blockchain like, so say that Safemoon builds on Grove's blockchain. In order to buy Safemoon, do I have to buy Grove coin and then swap it? Is
According
that how
to what I read today, yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, to me, it like makes complete sense, right? So, I mean, you would need more than 14, which I know they have like it all in the works to be more.
Right. And I'm not saying
14
14 is the
pretty
magic.
big
Right.
for just for it just coming
Yeah.
out. Like 14, projects, that's pretty good.
But I had never really thought about it before until I heard him talking about that. Is, 14 is good. I think that's, a round of applause.
Right.
But then I started thinking, I wonder how many it takes. Now I know it's based on volume, so if you have one that's super successful, then it wouldn't take as many. But I know for a fact that I think Binance has, I don't know the number, but I know it's in the hundreds. And so I'm just curious how that works. I don't know. I'm just curious what you guys thought. If you thought there was a magic number.
I don't.
We can get John on one day. And
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, that is a question I would love to ask him. Just like, what's the goal here? If you're looking at a certain volume, then what do you guys? Because it won't be exact. It's more of an educated guess. But somebody in that position, what do you think it would take?
Right.
If it's the right projects, it absolutely could be 20, right? I mean, if each one of them is doing a ton of volume, it could be 10 to 20. But
And
I
you're
feel like
talking-
it's more than that.
And you're talking projects native on that chain.
Yeah, on the blockchain.
Not even talking about like you could have wrapped, like if they did a wrapped
Right,
token.
right.
So you got to
Right.
think of that too. So it
Which
could be.
I'm sure
it could
that
be.
will happen.
Yeah, and that I think that's where it would really take off.
It could.
Hey, you can get Dogecoin on this one. You wrap it in the Grove chain. You know what I mean?
Right. Which goes back to Safemoon buying Doge and BTC directly through that wallet.
That's what I was gonna
Without
ask
their
you.
blockchain, it's not wrapped. So,
That was my question because I haven't looked at it yet. Is it native Dogecoin or is it?
yes.
Hey.
From what I
Yeah.
understand, it is because they don't have
From what I
anything to peg it
understand,
to.
That's a big deal. Well, if it's a B&B peg,
I guess it could be BNB pegged,
right?
but from what I understand, that is not
Okay.
on Safemoon.
I think that's a bigger deal than it being a peg token.
I think it opens up other doors of possibility that would be pure speculation on my part at this moment.
Sure.
So hopefully, as we get further down the road, we can get a little bit more into that nerdy stuff. But also, we try to talk and always bring about the good things, right? And sometimes things happen. And so I don't want this to be just straight up FUD segment, but there was a delay in Glow's Flare token. The launch is delayed. Now, now all of a sudden I can't remember. Did they put a date back on it, or are they just waiting on regulatory
No,
things?
no, and I really wish that they would have never put a date on it.
Because it was April 1st, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
which is coming up quick.
which we just found out yesterday, the day before, that apparently the listing is crypto.com.
Yes.
Which brings up my question of, before they were saying they couldn't announce it, that the exchange had to announce it first and all that stuff. So I'm kind of like, well, why did you announce it then now that it was going to be delayed, but you couldn't announce it before? So I'm hoping that it doesn't have any effect on if crypto.com comes back and says, hey, you announced it, that's, we're going to back out now because it was agreed upon. I don't know what the stipulations are. But I can tell you that several people have reached out to me and said, is this okay? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not on the team. I don't know what the discussion is. So
I'm hoping,
I really hope that
and
that didn't do anything.
yeah, and I think Brian is a pretty smart guy. Maybe it has something to do with crypto.com, and they were like, yeah, you can go ahead and say it. I don't know.
I can't imagine that not being the case. I
Agreed.
just really can't, but I don't know. Again, I'm not on their team, so I don't know what that whole discussion was. I just am hoping for, my sake and the other people who bought into Flare that it does not have an impact by announcing it.
Yeah.
Well, and even if it would happen to, hopefully there's more exchanges that they're going to list that on, which I'm pretty sure was a game plan. Crypto.com is a big one, but yeah, if we would have thought, I mean, sometimes as we talk through things right before we start filming, if I'd have thought about that, I probably would have reached out to him and asked him that question, but it just wasn't time before we filmed this. So maybe we'll have that answer for him next week. But yeah, it's something to think about for sure. And then I also wanted to just touch base. We have a lot of people in this space that we are rooting for. We don't financially support them, but we try to support them anywhere we can. And more and more of who I would call our friends are headed to NFT New York.
Yeah.
And that's actually the exact same weekend that our anniversary podcast in Vegas is going to be. And there's more and more times where I'm seeing where you can vote for different people. And if you see those things out there, just give them a shout out. We talked about Chris Vaughn getting out there trying to get on the main stage. Just support those people anywhere you possibly can. I know it's going to be an exciting time. I've heard some things that I don't know whether or not I can say with the Misfits in general, that they're going to have some pretty cool stuff. Chaotic Exposure is going to have some pretty cool stuff going on out there. And there should be a lot of good content around the people that we hang with on Twitter from the 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th of April. Yeah. That should be a really fun weekend on Twitter.
Right. I didn't even think about that is going to be really exciting to watch, everybody, because we're all doing something, right?
Yeah.
So
something way out of the ordinary. So
right.
it should be really cool. And we're gonna have some guests, and we're gonna explain the whole process on the 13th of April. We'll have a short podcast that comes out on that day, which is a day earlier than normal, and explain to you exactly what's going down and what to look for and stuff like that. But stay tuned. It should be a lot of fun. I am getting excited about it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. So,
feel the energy.
right.
So with that being said, then Holly, you are up.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
So today's holitivity is brought to you by Cinnocence. So Cinnocent is, I call her Sin. I have been friends with her since the very beginning of my journey on Twitter. And she actually is the funniest person in the entire world. So little background, she will go into spaces and she tweets out the narrative of what's happening in the space. And she's funny, you guys. It's like the best thing ever. But so the other day, she actually tweeted out happiness and a quote that says, "Happiness is an inside job. Don't assign anyone else that much power over your life."
That's good.
And yeah, I saw that, I actually saw it last week. And I wanted to save it for the perfect time. And I feel like this is a perfect time, because you see, the craziness going on outside, or, just kind of with the FUD and just people bringing up some nonsense. And as long as you just kind of let that go and remember that your happiness is literally in your power, then nobody else can bring you down, right? So I know like Twitter has been kind of brutal on people. I've seen lately. I try, I just decide to stay out of it, other than here and there. I like to comment on some stuff. But
Just wink and smile.
Yeah.
when it's all said and done, happiness comes before everything else, and you are the only one that has the power to either break that or keep your happiness. So
That's good.
Inside job.
thank you, Innocent. You're the best.
Round
She
of
really
applause.
Yeah.
Round of applause. No, I think that's pretty good, Holly. I like the tweets that you bring out there, week in and week out. Even the 1 week that we got a little sarcastic with it, I thought it was still really fun.
I
Yeah.
almost did it again today. That
Really?
whiskey girl posted a good morning thing
Yes, she
today.
did, and it was one of the
I was
best
like-
ever. Yeah,
I felt like this is the tweet.
This is
it was good. It was very good.
Yeah.
All right, well, that
Holly-
being said, I guess it's time to answer some questions.
Oh, well, here we go.
Oh.
It's time for Caleb's choice.
His choice.
His rules.
Is rules. It's like my favorite part.
I know. Yeah. The dancing.
All right, first question. What is the weirdest or strangest thing in your bedroom?
What the hell?
Wow, Caleb. Wow. You came up with that one?
I did.
Okay.
What's yours?
Yeah.
I have a 3-foot tall stuffed elephant that sits in the corner of my room.
Why?
What's its name?
It used to be my daughter's. It used to lay on her bed. It's huge. And she put it in my room one day, and it's been sitting there for like 2 years.
It's just there. Does it have a
It's
name?
like this. Yeah, it's tall.
Does it have a name?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I didn't name it.
2 years and you haven't named it?
No. What's yours, Josh?
I'd have named it like after 3 days.
I don't know anything weird.
Weird.
Or strange?
Or strange. Could be weird or strange.
It might be the strangest thing in my bedroom.
I could see that.
I very well could be the strangest thing in my bedroom.
Okay.
Wow. I gotta think about this one.
This isn't really like super strange or weird, because honestly there isn't anything that weird or strange in my bedroom. But one of the things that we do have that's I think is hilarious,
Yeah.
and I don't even know what this box is for, but it's about this big, and it has a weird it has a tassel on it,
Stephanie does.
and when you try to open it up, it's got like a magnet,
Yeah.
so it kind of doesn't open awesome. And inside that box is all the gift cards that we got from being married that we didn't use.
They expired.
Are they expired?
Oh, probably.
Wow.
But there's a lot of them in there.
Funny.
Like a lot. So every once in a while, because it's on my dresser for some reason, I'll kind of bump it and I'm like, and I'll look in there. Yep, there's.
You should grab a couple and just see if they still work.
Actually, we did do that like 2 years ago at like some steakhouse, and they actually worked. So I don't know if they actually expire or not, but seriously, there's probably 30 or 40 gift cards still in there
Jeez.
Dang.
from just random places. Not like Visa gift cards. That's probably the strangest thing in my bedroom. I guess I'm boring.
What about you, Greg?
The strangest thing now, well, I just went to Comic-Con, so I bought Shauna a nice fancy picture of the Doctor Who, the TARDIS, the phone booth. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Holly knows.
I know the phone booth.
It's a picture. It's a Starry Night. The painting of Starry Night with
the
the
phone booth?
phone booth blowing up. So
Wow.
yeah, it's a cool picture.
All right, Holly, you
She
gotta
liked
have
it.
something crazy because the rest of us kind of sucked.
I feel like the weirdest thing. So I guess like I have a friend who went back to Saudi Arabia like and he brought me back this weird statue of a pyramid, or like not a pyramid, but a shit. I don't even know what it's called.
Sphinx or whatever.
Sphinx?
Oh,
No, he brought me a Sphinx too, but I love that one. So
is it
I
like
don't
the
want to.
Washington Monument, like an
But it's
obelisk?
like no, it's what are those? It's like a mummy, but it's not. It has the like pretty.
Oh.
Sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus. Yeah.
Is that what it's called? So yeah, I have like a statue. It's probably about like this big, and it's like all gold and colorful.
You got
And
the headdress.
yes.
Yes. Yep.
Is it open?
And so no, it just stands there.
It's
And
like
I
a
feel
pharaoh.
like it's kind of creepy, but I also feel like I'll have really bad luck or something if I was to get rid of it. So it's in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think you might win.
So sweet of him
Yeah.
to bring me back those two,
Yeah.
you know, because my Sphinx is amazing. Like, she's so pretty and she's black and gold, so pretty. But this thing is just weird. Like, it's a little creepy. But I don't want to have bad luck, so I just keep it.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough.
Strange.
Question 2: what personality trait do you have that gets you in the most trouble?
Yeah, I got a few.
What's,
Personality trait?
well, yeah.
My sarcasm.
Okay.
Yeah, extreme sarcasm.
Extreme.
Usually followed with actions, not just words.
Not just words. Little karate.
Yeah.
Followed by karate.
I instinctively want to do when someone says don't.
Okay.
Like instantly. Like a kid.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Probably my stubbornness. Pretty stubborn.
Yeah, I would
I'm
say
quiet, but I'm stubborn.
Yeah, I can see that. You are stubborn.
I'm a jackass.
You
I'm a
said I was
jackass.
thinking it, you said it. No, I wasn't thinking it.
I think mine is my
a
honesty
different word.
because I always feel like when people ask me a question, they want an honest answer, but that's not normally what they want, and then they get mad at me, especially women. I don't know why.
Yeah, you'll never win with women.
Like if my daughter asks me a question and I give her an answer, usually she doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Or same with my wife. Like, here's whatever random question and I'll tell her, and then that hurts her feelings, and I'm like, why did you ask me? Like, you want me to lie about it? And how am I supposed to know I'm supposed to lie about that one, but not the
Right.
next question? So I'm just honest all the time, and usually it gets me in trouble.
Yeah.
Huh. So honesty is it the best policy?
I'm still doing it,
I
so
think
I
there's
don't
other
care.
policies that could be better.
What's yours, Holly?
I am ornery. I can be really ornery, and it gets me in a lot of trouble.
That's good.
So
though.
Vegas is
That's-
gonna be a lot
You
of fun.
literally turned like 13 years old when you said that. Like your face morphed
Yeah.
into a 13-year-old when you said that.
I get in like my ornery moods. And it's so bad.
Man, Vegas is gonna be a blast.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I think that's why we all get along.
Yeah, for sure. That's
I
good.
think so too.
All right,
Yes.
my last one for today. What movie sequel is the worst?
Sequel.
Oh, damn, that's hard. Oh, I got mine.
Go ahead.
Grease 2. Like, I am over the top fan of Grease. Love it. Know every single word, every single song. Like, it is my jam. Grease 2 was such a disappointment. And it has Michelle Pfeiffer in it, even. And no, didn't like it. It was stupid. Very disappointed. Yeah.
I'm
Worst,
trying
though.
to think of sequels.
I'll say Teen Wolf 2.
I haven't seen
Oh, yeah, you're right. That
That's
one,
pretty
I
bad.
That was bad.
don't think I finished that one.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah, it was
movie?
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Is Michael J. Fox even in Teen Wolf 2?
Jason Bateman.
Oh yeah, it's
He almost
Jason Bateman.
yeah jacked up his career for a little while.
Yeah, I could see that.
Daggum.
I get you.
Yeah, you did. There's a lot of bad ones though.
There really is.
Yeah,
there
It's
is,
like
yeah.
hard to like pinpoint one and be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of Disney movies like when they try to get on that cash cow. They
Yeah,
always
yeah.
a lot of those are horrible.
Agreed.
Based on how good the first movie was, Major League 2 was not very good.
Yeah.
Because the first one is a classic, and the second one was.
I'm
Especially
trying to
once
think.
none
they
of
were
the stars
missing
came
people
back.
too. Like
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes didn't sign back to
Charlie
that one.
Sheen was back. He was in
He
it.
was in that one.
I got
I don't
one.
think I've seen part 2.
Well, there's actually a third one too, like in the minor leagues about it or something
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, Predator 2, horrible,
I don't think I saw that one.
with Danny Glover.
Oh yeah, that wasn't very
That
good.
was bad.
Yeah, I was thinking like the second Gremlins was really bad too. There's a lot
lot
of
of
really
them.
bad ones. That
What about one that the sequel was better?
the
Can you
sequel
think?
was better?
Can you think of one that you're like, oh, the first one sucked, and why did you watch the second one, but it was good? Does that ever happen?
This may not be a very popular comment to most people that are
I
my
know what
age.
you're gonna say.
What?
The
Yes.
sequel to that movie
Yes.
right there,
Yes. All
Yeah.
right.
Top Gun 2, I thought was better than the original.
I haven't seen it.
That's
yet.
the only one I can think of, and I was thinking that before I asked the question.
That just came out. Have you not seen Top Gun Maverick?
Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick. Really? You thought so?
Go back and watch the original one again.
And
Because
I
I
like
actually watched it
Maverick?
like a week before I watched Top Gun Maverick, and I
Mhm.
was like, I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I think the sequel is better.
I agree.
But
And
do
I
you
love-
think it's because it's like up to our time, whereas the other one is what, in the 80s, right?
Long
Yeah,
time ago.
late
I
80s.
don't-
I think
I don't
So
think
like
so.
things are just a different, different and evolved. So like, because I feel like that about some movies where it's like, I like the remake better just because the other one is just so old.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
also thought they did a really good job of being nostalgic with the original, but not being cheesy with it. Like there was just enough throwback to
Yeah.
the original. Like when they
I get what you're saying.
I feel like
Is it
there was
too-
more.
can we do spoilers here?
Go ahead. Yes. We'll
So-
put-
Why not?
Like when they find like the same model plane that he used to fly when they got
Yeah.
shot down.
FA-18.
I thought that was pretty cool. Like I was like, all right, that's cool because that's Maverick in an airplane. Like that's where he needs
Or
to be.
F-14.
But I just thought they did a
Yeah.
good job of tying it in. I just thought it was a better movie.
It had more depth
Agreed.
in the story.
There's more of them out there though, because I just had this conversation with somebody not too long ago. And I can't remember what we came up with, but 100% agreed it was better. The sequel was better, and I don't remember what it was now.
All right.
Home Alone 2 was better than Home Alone 1.
Oh, in New York.
I love that one.
That is
I
a
love
good one. I would agree with that one.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It was well. I mean, you guys were
Older.
a little older.
That was
'Cause-
old when Home Alone 1 came out.
Yeah,
Like, it was still a little bit cheesy to me when it
We all
came
went to the
out.
theater though.
I was
Yeah.
probably like
Just
6
got
or
our
7.
teeth taken
But it's
out.
because we had younger brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why.
That's what it is. Home Alone 2 was good though. I agree.
Yeah.
I like it better than Home Alone 1. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I grew up with Home Alone, so I
don't.
really liked 1, but 2 was just my favorite, and it has everything to do with New York, just
Yeah.
because I love New York. So
You know, as adults, you and I aren't really that different in age. But
Mm-mm.
as kids, that 8 years would be huge.
there's a big difference.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we have a brother that's, 7 years younger than us?
Yeah.
And
So my
Yeah.
yeah, so as an adult, that's not a big deal at all. But when
An
I'm
adult.
16 and he's 9,
right.
that's a huge age difference, you know.
Yeah.
Age.
So there's different things that would the same boat that you're in that would have influenced you that didn't really have an impact on my childhood.
Right, and I'm
But-
10 years younger than you, right?
You're what?
10 years younger? 8.
How old are you?
37.
11.
You're the youngest out of all of us.
Yeah.
Why did I
I'm a
thought you were
baby.
older than me.
Wow.
You're not
Dang.
old, Holly. I'm the oldest one. So you have to respect my authority.
Wow.
All right, Holly, what's your question?
All right, so
thought.
mine is kind of easy today. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna get you guys thinking too much.
Good.
But what are 3 things you do to relieve stress?
Ooh. Okay. That's a
Um,
video games.
Good
Eat.
one.
Eat.
I like to eat.
Okay. Yeah.
And there are stress eaters out there.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah. Yes.
I'm
eating.
completely opposite.
Shoot guns.
Yeah. Shoot guns.
Guys just gonna cop off of
Watch
each
a
other.
movie.
No. He came up with mine's video games and shooting
Okay.
guns. Where it's legal to.
It's legal in Missouri.
It's legal
Yeah.
a lot of places around here.
Play sports. Shoot baskets.
Yeah.
That's mine. I'm done.
You know what? I'll have to say I'm getting into, because Shauna's a gardener.
Mm.
I enjoy like going out and like getting that all prepped for her and watching her grow stuff.
You don't grow it?
No, she grows it. She's the green thumb. I'm just the grunt.
Yeah, I don't. I kill everything.
But I like getting it ready for her because I like the process. I like watching her go out and take care of it. And
Yeah.
that's a stress relief.
Yeah.
So I wrote mine down.
Okay.
Music.
Oh, my.
Loud music.
Yeah.
And it depends on my mood, what kind.
Heavy metal.
Yes.
No.
100%.
Actually, about anything but death metal.
Oh.
I'll listen to. Or preachcore.
What is preach?
Yeah.
Like
It's
Christian death metal music that you
Christian.
can't understand the words.
That's a thing?
Just screaming.
Oh yeah.
According
they
to
won't,
Greg.
they won't let me do worship at church, at my church.
Holy crap! I didn't know that.
You won't want to hear it. It's pretty bad.
Well, if you
See,
like
in
heavy metal, you
Vegas,
like it.
We'll play it for her.
Yeah.
There's a difference between heavy metal and death metal.
Yeah.
Heavy metal's more like Metallica.
Yeah, preachcore's not Metallica. Preachcore's like death metal.
Death metal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like where you scream in a microphone as loud as you can,
Yes.
and you can't understand the words.
Yes. Sometimes. Yes.
And I can't stand it.
Just stress relief. You scream. Ah.
So
Yeah, that is, I guess.
music. The second one would be video games. I enjoy playing Fortnite. That like kind of
Killing
calms me
people.
down.
I know what Holly likes to play.
And my third one is just go
Doom.
for a drive. A lot of times that involves music, but just go for a drive. So
Yep.
there's my answers.
Yeah. Drive. That's nostalgic.
I like
To
driving
me.
on old gravel roads.
I was gonna say a gravel road.
Have the windows all the way down. Just
Red Dirt
dirt-
Road.
cruise.
Yeah. Red Dirt Road. Dirt Road anthem. There he goes again.
What do you do,
Where's
Holly?
Josh?
I definitely music is 100% like my soothing, calming, whatever. I love music, but again, it does kind of have to be like what kind of mood am I in on what kind of music I'm listening to.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But then I go for a walk by myself. Like I don't want anyone around me. I just want to go on a leisurely walk. Just kind of clear my head.
Wearing your Crocs?
No Crocs. Those will be stress.
Wow.
Wow. Heavy metal.
Well, I'm like in the middle, and people may like be shocked about this, but video games is kind of a stress reliever sometimes. Like sometimes it gets it even worse because
Sometimes it can make it worse.
like-
Yeah.
yeah. Or you guys, I like to smoke the wacky tobacco. It calms my nerves and everything goes away. So
I take it it's legal in Arizona.
like, huh?
It's legal in Arizona.
It is legal here, yeah. Recreational, medical, yeah, it's legal.
All right. That is a good stress relief.
I mean, yeah, it's not for everybody. Some people don't agree, but it helps me. It's not like I'm a season, like I do it every day all the time.
Yeah.
It literally is like an end of the day, calm everything like is calm, and makes me relax, especially after I have a stressful day at work or whatever. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do that inside?
no.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Uh,
Hell no.
Imagine like my stuff smelling like that every day. So
yeah,
no.
That's.
See, I've actually never tried it, so I have no idea what it's like.
I used to, like, in all honesty, I used to be against it. I mean, it was illegal, and like some people that were what they call stoners were just so like dumb, right?
Yeah.
Like, and so I was like, why would I want myself to be like that? But I came to understand that it's just the person.
Yeah,
I
yes.
get, like, duh. I get quiet. But I won't do it around. I don't like to do it around people.
Mhm.
I have to be very comfortable and, because I tend to get anxiety if I'm around too many people, and it's worse when I do it. So Yeah, no, I'm just a very like I guess closet smoker. I won't do it outside of my house or like, well,
Well, the closet
Right,
door
your-
just got
your
opened,
property.
Holly. The closet door just got opened.
Yeah, I did.
yeah.
In
But
case
that's
anybody-
okay. I mean, it's
Yeah.
life.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have nothing to hide. It's legal here, and
Yeah.
I do it. You guys would know if I did it because I get really quiet and my eyes get really glossy and very little. So
Hey, if it makes you feel
So
good,
we'll know what
just-
to look for on the podcast. A little haze of smoke in the background. It'll be like that '70s show.
Yeah.
like, that's pretty. That would be awesome.
Hey.
Maybe one time we should do a round table.
Hey,
Yeah.
I tried to get my grandma. I mean, she would not. I'm like, Grandma, you're stressed out. I know what would help.
You know, it
For real.
honestly really does. And
Yes.
I mean, in some people, I'm like myself, I'm kind of high strung as it is, if you guys can't tell.
No.
And so, like, that's why I'm telling you, you guys would know because I'm just so, like, just very quiet and just like, I don't know, I'm
It's-
good.
Yeah.
It's beneficial. It just has had a bad rap for a long time. That's all.
No, but I always go back to how many people actually get in a fight being stoned compared to getting in a fight or doing bad things when they're drunk.
Yes.
These people are way too lazy. they just want and they want to chill, right? So like some people should switch over from drinking to smoking because
I've heard that argument before.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
yeah.
It's
And the last thing I
Unless
even
you're-
think about while high is driving. I know I wouldn't be able to drive, and I know enough when I'm high that I can't drive. So, but when you're drunk, you think, oh, I'm the best driver in the world, right?
yes. You're hold my beer. Here, I got this.
Got
Yeah.
Never been wired that
I'm
way. I
Dale
don't take
Earnhardt.
those chances. If I know I'm
you
going to be
know,
someplace
yeah.
where I'm drinking, it's either at my house or I'm not driving. Like, I don't even drive there.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
don't.
in my younger years, I was one of those. I'm better, driving drunk. And then like you just think you're invisible. Whereas now I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? Like, how dare my younger self? Because I would kill my daughter. I would kill her if she
Yeah.
ever,
Yeah.
don't drink and drive, people. It's not okay.
I don't know why I got
No,
this vision in my head, but like if we knew each other when you were that age and I was say in my 20s, I feel like I'd have to like follow you around with a newspaper like a puppy and start swinging at you. Like, no, bad Holly, bad Holly.
Yeah, it's funny. The older I got, the more like good I got. I was a little hellion back in the day. My poor parents, seriously, because I was, I was the worst one out of my three other brothers and sisters. So I'm just, I feel bad for my parents, and I thank God every day that my daughter is not like me. She's so good. So yeah.
That's good.
Well, you answered it, right?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to introduce a new segment today. Holly, would you like to do the honors?
Yes, so the new segment we're coming out with is What the FUD.
WTF, what the fuck?
WTF. And today's What the FUD is pretty funny.
Yeah.
So there was a tweet that was sent out with John Caroni and Terry Jr., which Terry Jr. is a content creator or a feed creator for Binance. And he got a picture of John and him while they were over at the Paris Block Week. So, that's great. Like, he's networking. John is networking from Safemoon and all this good stuff. And, they're sending out pictures and stuff.
And that's the place to be.
That is the place to be,
Yeah.
yes. But the FUD comes in over John Caroni's scarf.
A scarf.
The scar.
The
Man.
scarf,
What the
guys.
FUD,
He is
man?
wearing a Louis Vuitton scarf, that's got to be relatively expensive, right? Like, okay. But somebody decided they needed to point it out. Well, come to find out, it was a gift from another Safemoon Army member, Frankie Holiday, when he went and saw John it was like last year. He gifted this scarf to
I think
John.
you went to headquarters and maybe met him or whatever.
Yes,
and
that's what
gifted
it
to
was.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Not allowed, Holly. You can't receive gifts.
not allowed. Don't receive gifts. But yeah, so the FUD out there is that John Caroni is spending all our money on expensive scarves. So
It's fancy.
Wow. Gosh.
yeah, so that is definitely deserves the highlight of what the FUD.
What the fuck?
Because good grief, people, it's a scarf. And it doesn't matter. I've spent more money on worse. So
Yeah.
What,
Which,
Holly?
like
Like
what?
what
Which-
have you spent more money on than a $500
which
scarf?
they're gonna see it in the logo, but
Like what? Because this might
I,
people are gonna start seeing this over and over and over again every week when we do what
Yeah.
the FUD segment.
yeah. Elaborate.
I actually spent about $1,500 on a pair of shoes.
You say about it was within like $16, right?
So
Look how
Look at
pretty
it.
they are.
Okay.
And the funny thing is,
Yeah, let's tell the people the story behind this here,
so
because
I
this
bought
blows my mind.
Stop it. So I was one of those people who always wanted red bottoms. I was like, I love them. And so, I had the money to buy them. And the original shoe, see this like pretty pink color? The whole shoe was pink. Well, I decided I wanted crystals on my shoe. And this so there's actually this shoe. And it probably costs a good $5,000, $6,000 to buy it this way. So I bought the shoe, and I am the one who put all these little crystals on there. And yeah, it took like a week to do it. And let me tell you guys, it is the most uncomfortable shoe I have ever purchased in my entire life.
So
So,
I have a couple questions for you
yes.
when it comes to the shoe.
It's
One,
pretty.
It
do
is
they
pretty.
not make other high-heeled shoes that are pink with red bottoms that
No.
cost less than $1,500?
No.
Can you not spray paint them?
Shh, but they won't have. Yeah, get these
Yeah.
this cool bag for each shoe. It comes in.
Each
It's all
shoe?
soft. It's
Well,
fancy.
it ought to.
Does
come
that
with its
shoe
own-
do anything else for you? Like, is it
It looks pretty.
Does it wipe your
it was,
butt?
it
Wipe
was
your butt.
for a
Does it feed you?
special occasion.
Special occasion shoe.
I personally could never.
You know
And
what?
listen, I ain't judging. You do whatever you want with your money, Holly. It's cool. $1,500 for a pair of shoes. I bet my
Yeah.
entire wardrobe is not worth $1,500. Actually,
My
I know
mom
it's
was
not.
like, we raised you better.
Yeah.
There's
Holly.
no way my entire wardrobe's worth $1,500.
I could see.
I still
if,
love you, Holly. It just blows my mind.
No, but here's the thing: is if you have the money to do it, and you're not gonna miss that money, then I say do what you want.
Yeah, I'm okay
I
with
mean,
it. But
yeah,
my brain
and
would
so-
never let me pull the trigger on that.
Who?
Ever.
Well,
I
let's
I
just-
couldn't.
She still
You
has the
guys-
shoes. Let's just put this in perspective. She has the shoes still. Think about the crypto projects that we put money into that are no longer existing.
I'm with you.
Good point.
I just could never do that. I'd never get buyer's remorse on crypto. I would get buyer's remorse in a heartbeat over a $1,500
You know what?
pair of
Here's
shoes.
the thing:
Well,
is I would have buyer's remorse if they weren't as pretty as they are now. But I definitely can tell you that if I bought the shoe and didn't make it into what I wanted it to be, I would be pissed because these things hurt my feet. Like, I wore them for an hour and had to take them off, walked around Central Park barefoot because that's how bad of uncomfortable shoes red bottoms are. And I actually tried a different pair and they're just as uncomfortable. So I will never buy them again.
So I feel like
But-
you're not really supporting your argument very well here, Holly.
$1,500 an
I
hour.
know it's not.
for an
No.
hour.
Yeah, like I'm telling you guys, shoes are my thing. And
They must
That's-
be.
Hey, I
Yeah.
Not
understand.
Crocs.
like I want to buy, there's some Jimmy Choo shoes that I am in love with. And they're
Some
not
what?
as bad.
Say
They're
that again.
$700. Jimmy
She said-
Choo.
I thought she said Crocs. But
No,
Jimmy.
you-
Jimmy Choo.
Jimmy Choo.
Jimmy
Is that a
Choo.
person?
Jimmy-
He's like a designer.
Is that like an
Jimmy-
Asian person?
Yeah.
Oh.
mhm.
Oh,
I don't know.
I was like Jimmy Crack Corn.
No,
I
he has-
literally try to buy shoes that don't have name brands on them.
and
I just
they're
wanted
not
to come
as bad. They're like the ones that I want are like $700. So,
Josh was like, "What the?"
That almost made me
What?
throw up in my
Yeah,
mouth.
what the fuck?
$700.
yeah.
They're
I mean-
I
shoes.
don't know.
I can understand it. I
They don't like pay your rent.
everything. Everybody has their thing, right?
They don't
I mean,
like
they could technically they could if I wore
drive
them
you to the
and,
store.
like,
Well,
Yeah.
Pictures with them on.
stood on the corner. Maybe
Yeah.
I'd put that money back.
Yeah,
Oh.
you could start an OnlyFans
And my
page just for
shoes.
your shoes.
Yeah.
would you buy a $700
Oh my gosh.
picture or a painting
No,
if you really liked
No,
no.
it? Oh, nose all around.
that's
No
the
way.
craziest thing. It's like shoes is where my money goes. But I don't splurge on other things other
Yeah.
than shoes. Like you guys, I just bought 5 pairs of shoes the other day.
Do they cost
And I-
$700 a piece?
There comes a point.
No. So they
There's-
weren't they weren't that much. I mean, like $90.
Well, you
A
know,
piece?
I was trying to support you here and
I know,
justify
I
it,
put some of
but
them for like 35 because they were on sale, and I was like, oh, these are so cute. But I really was like, okay, these are for Vegas. But then I was like, what am I gonna wear? What is gonna go with these shoes?
Do shoes really have to
5
match your
pairs?
outfit?
Problem, you
Five-
guys.
did you say 5 pairs?
5.
They
You
were
have
all
2 feet, right?
They were all 90 a piece, like each pair.
No, so I got 2 of them were $35 each.
Oh.
They were on sale. They were 50% off, and I was like, oh yeah, this is
Like, duh.
I love it. But
Well-
3 of them were like $90.
Holly, let me ask
Well-
you a question. I'll follow up on that. Do shoes really have to match your outfit?
Yes.
What
Well,
about for guys?
100%.
I try to match.
Totally screwed.
I'm
Like
screwed.
I'm not. If you so black
why
and
not
white
girlfriend.
kind of goes with everything, but if you're wearing like all black and you have white shoes, ugh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Uh-oh.
But guys are a
That's
little
insane.
different.
Yeah.
But I am very much like I'm a shoe.
Snob?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm pretty
Hey,
sure you've called yourself a
I
shoe
do
snob
pay
before.
attention to your shoes, but I don't care as much as when I look at a girl's shoe. Like that matters to me. Like a girl's shoes matter
I'm
more
be
than guys' shoes.
self-conscious about my shoes in Vegas now.
Buy new shoes now.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go barefoot. I'll
I'm
just
gonna
wear
wear
my
my
Crocs
Do you never
because
like,
I know that'll make you mad.
Does it never cross your mind like, oh, that these brown don't go with my shirt?
A purple shirt.
You never think that ever?
Well, one, I don't have a purple shirt
I
or
don't
brown
know.
shoes.
I don't know.
I got brown boots
All
and
my
white
shoes
boots.
are
and depending
actually I
on
have
what
like
shirt I
2
wear,
pairs of shoes and they're either white or black.
I don't have any white.
I have a gray pair, I
Bring them
guess,
both to Vegas.
but they're old. I'm not packing a pair of shoes. Well, I gotta wear white tennis shoes the entire time.
I got like 2 pairs of boots and 1 pair of tennis shoes. That's it.
No Crocs.
Just curious
Oh, okay, I got Crocs. Yes.
because my brain doesn't work that way.
So 4 pairs.
It's like if my daughter has a dance, we have to buy shoes that match the dress. How about you buy a dress that matches the shoes that you already own? That's my thought process. You already have
You
like
don't
50 pairs.
understand.
I don't understand.
Holly's like, hell no.
That's why I don't go shoe shopping
Holly
with them.
understands. I don't know. We don't.
I know Holly gets it.
Yeah. No, I mean I bought like a pair of the shoes that I got are like this shiny light blue that like ombres into silver, but they're so pretty. I have nothing to wear. Nothing that I mean, I guess maybe like a whole white outfit would look cute with them. I don't know. I
We're
just
gonna
thought
judge
they
you if they don't match.
Yeah.
You should
I
go down to
know.
your storage unit and take a
It-
picture
it
of
all
your shoes.
depends. So, like, I'll wear like a black outfit and wear bright pink shoes. Like, so it doesn't match, but it matches. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm all different and then I wear bright pink shoes with
I
like
don't know. What she
pattern.
You say, do you know what I mean? And we're like,
No.
no.
We don't know.
That's okay.
Oh my God.
But
Well,
it's
you
cool.
guys-
Because
like,
we're literally not
Yeah.
going to judge your shoes when we meet up in Vegas. I can't
No,
tell you
but
what
they're
shoes you had on
guys.
when you
I'm gonna be so-
came to Missouri.
Yeah. But oh really? My boots?
I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I don't even remember.
Crushed
Yeah.
your soul.
Yeah.
You remember the shoes you had on when you came to Missouri?
Yes, I do. Huh?
Look at her. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she's
I have to
big.
look down to remember
would
what
not.
shoes I have on right now.
The thing is we're gonna be walking so much in Vegas that I feel like I'm gonna be. But I did buy. See, one of my shoes I did buy were sneakers, tennis shoes.
I've got shoes for Vegas.
I just have
That's-
white tennis
I
shoes
got
I'm
'em.
wearing.
Yeah. So I feel like because we're walking so much, I'm gonna be in tennis shoes or like sandals.
I'll tell you, sometimes I get lazy. I just take a cab next door.
No, we're
Sometimes.
not. Caleb has to see everything.
We can
Yeah,
still
you
see
do.
everything.
He can already see everything.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
stands up.
True.
Oh, there it is.
He's like,
No,
ah.
I mean like we won't be walking from one side of the strip down to the other because that takes forever and I will die. I've done it before and I
Yeah,
was dead.
so have I, and it's not fun at all.
You
No.
old people.
But
I don't want to do it either.
I don't mind the walking, and I feel like, yeah, Caleb is gonna get to see all the craziness over there if we walk.
Yes.
Yeah,
You gotta
true.
walk. Of course.
I mean, you'll see people sleeping on the sidewalk. You know, you
Yes.
gotta have
I'll
the
join in.
Downtown Kansas
experience.
City.
The people flicking the things.
But
Oh no,
Oh,
they
yeah,
don't
yeah.
do it anymore.
Oh, really? See, I haven't
Not
been in
as
4
much.
years.
Like you don't see them.
It's not littered.
nearly as much, and then all the litter. It's not as bad. Yeah.
we were just talking
So
about that thing.
So maybe a
weren't we?
lot of people don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I do. I know they've fixed
they're
it
giving
though.
you sugar cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they sit there and snap them in your face.
They used to be blowing
Are
everywhere.
they? They're not strip. They're prostitution cards, aren't they?
Escorts.
I don't know. I literally, the first time I went there, took one.
Legal.
Yeah,
There.
it's legal escorts.
Yeah,
So-
because it is legal in Vegas. Because you'll see billboards driving by,
Yes.
Like,
Yep. You're gonna see
drive-by
it.
billboards of the legal.
So my
sports.
brain is full of like dumb facts. Do you want to hear a dumb fact
Yes.
about Vegas?
Yes.
That most of what we consider Las Vegas is actually Paradise, Nevada.
I found that out when I was there last weekend.
Yeah, it's not Las Vegas.
No.
So in Las Vegas, prostitution is illegal in the town of Las Vegas, Nevada. Nevada, whatever.
Is it illegal?
But most of what we consider Las Vegas is not Las Vegas. And that's how it works.
Let me
Yeah.
escort you to
Absolutely.
Paradise
Like
City.
most of what you consider the Strip is Paradise, Nevada.
Where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
No, that's
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh.
Paradise City.
Okay.
There's not much grass in Vegas at all. So I have an idea which will transition right into Truth or Dare.
Okay.
Okay.
For Truth or Dare on Vegas Week, I think after this podcast, we will all draw a name of one of the four of us, and we will all come up with a dare for that person that you drew the name, and they have to do it in Vegas, and we'll film it and we'll put it out.
Okay, but jumping off that damn thing is
No. Let's pretend like we love one
Yeah, I'm not
another,
doing that.
and we're
Okay.
not trying to kill one another.
Oh, this is gonna be amazing.
Okay, we
hopefully
will
you get
draw
Josh.
that, and we'll let everybody know next week who we drew.
Okay.
Holly gets
Okay,
Josh.
great.
Okay? Truth and Dare time, folks.
Powered by.
Chaotic exposure.
Wow.
That
Hey,
may
we
have
do
been
a
the best
lot better
one
than
yet.
Yeah. That was smooth.
So
You know
who's going
what's
first?
the worst part though is like we shock ourselves and we ruin it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
oh my
every
God.
time.
I know. It's just,
Every time.
It's an
We're
up
the
and
best.
down kind of
Just
thing.
we can't have nice things.
No.
No, we can't have nice things.
No.
Who's up first?
Josh.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
Josh.
I will
Holly
go. Holly, what do you want me to do?
Dare. Better be a good one too. No paragraphs, no weird.
Crushes,
Texting.
bull
Yeah.
crap.
Come on, make him wear something funny.
Act like a furry to the fifth person in your DM list DMs.
What?
How do you act like a furry?
I don't know.
Holly?
Holly, you're a furry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, someone has experience here.
Guys, when I found out what that was, I just about died. And then the people like that were commenting in these little gifs of the furry people. Oh my God.
I wonder, did you get any crazy DMs from that? Like people thinking you might really be a furry and
No, thank goodness.
proposition
No.
you?
No, I did get somebody DM me and said, "Have you
Fifth
been
person in
hacked?"
my DMs.
And I was like, "No, it was, you got to watch podcast. It's It was a truth or dare thing.
There's more to the story.
Who's your
Yeah,
pet?
they thought I got hacked.
Who is it?
I can't even say the name on the podcast.
Let me see it.
Yeah, but I don't. How do you act like a furry?
If I just send him a
Wait.
picture of a furry.
Just send him a GIF.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean.
How
that's
about? Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth.
Oh, that's perfect.
No, that's not
Oh.
the fifth. That's the fifth.
Yeah. That's what I saw.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Mm-mm. I'll explain to you later. You're out of the loop. You've been at the lake all week.
What?
So
The
how
fuck?
about
I'm
the
like,
sixth?
who is it?
How about the
Um,
sixth?
Yeah, do the 6th. If it's gonna really, yeah.
No.
Is that too easy?
Yes. Yes.
The 6 is too
What?
easy.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You'll be enlightened here in a minute.
It's not me. Oh, is it me? Why am I the
Why
6th
is
on
our-
your list?
I think it should be the
Somewhat.
4th. It should be the 4th.
It can be the fourth too. I'm good with that.
Yeah, do that.
I'll do the fourth and the sixth.
How about the
Okay.
7th and 8th?
How about the rest of them?
How
We're
about
getting
everybody?
pretty far down there. Send him a furry gift.
Holly's waiting.
Yeah, she's like.
Oh, she's like. Did
So
you get
you
it?
can figure it out. Holly was the sixth. Chris Vaughn was the fourth, so he got one too.
Mystery fifth.
All right.
All right. What?
Random.
No, Josh, you picked it.
Oh,
for him.
Josh, you pick.
And then you can pick for me.
I want truth because I don't want any more Texas to X for Caleb.
Correct.
Have you ever cheated in school? Be truthful.
Yes, I got caught.
Multiple times?
No,
Have you
actually,
seen-
the whole our history class. I don't remember what grade it was in, but it was in high school.
Beckworth.
Yeah, like the second hour and the fifth hour exact same class.
Yeah.
And the second hour, kids gave us the answers to the test.
Yeah,
And
that's a
we
good
got
system.
caught.
How'd you
That
get
is-
caught?
There's
Yeah, right. You guys
remember.
are not good.
Yeah, I don't remember how we got caught.
I
but
didn't cheat a whole lot. I
So
didn't.
this, look at this lovely thing going on here.
Yeah, that's what I sent you.
and
I
the
also
fourth
sent that
person.
to Chris Vaughn. Just random. We'll see if he responds.
Oh my god.
Maybe I should tell him, sorry, man, it was truth or dare time.
there
Right.
you
He
go.
might know.
He might know.
Yeah, cheater. All right.
So, Greg, you get
Oh.
the truth.
Oh, I get to truth. I get a truth. Okay. Do you want to?
You want me to do it?
Sure.
What things are you shallow about?
Shallow. Wow. Huh.
Crocs.
Mine would be shoes.
Yours was what?
Mine would be shoes.
Shoes.
Do
Pretty
you have a
shallow.
tattoo of a shoe on you?
No.
Vegas.
Surprised. Whoever
I
gets
am
Holly's
cute.
name.
Like, is it like a little cute little hill
Shallow.
somewhere? Mm.
Like I don't know.
All right, Chris Vaughn doesn't hate me.
What, do you laugh or-
Yeah. It's funny though when he
Shallow. You're just kind of like. I mean, I know what shallow, but like.
Well, it's like pretentious, right? About something.
Yeah.
Like,
says he'll be doing
Particular.
that. He'll be doing that
Yeah.
to Neil in New York.
Okay.
like it has to be one way and only that way. You know what? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard
I
to
am. I am very.
Are we trying to figure out what shallow means?
With like. Well, no, I know what shallow
Go for
means, but
Greg.
I would say like with computers, my computer it has to be the way I want it. I will drive and get a part to fix something late at night if I can. I like to have everything in order.
I feel
Like
like that
everything
answer
has to be in
sucks.
order for me.
Josh doesn't like that.
Or-
answer.
Caleb, does that
It-
answer suck?
I don't know what
I-
I'm saying.
I'm somebody who can't go to sleep if
Well,
there's
I
something
would,
I
but
know
I
is
can't
out
say
of
it out
order.
loud.
I have to fix it,
There you go.
Yeah.
and it will like eat me until I fix it.
Okay.
Like I could go a couple days, but the whole time I'm suffering
I
until
feel
I,
like
fix
Caleb's worried about where this is leading.
it.
No.
All right,
So
Holly.
Holly's turn.
all right.
You are going to do a dare.
Okay.
Yes.
The dares really scare me on
Yeah.
this thing.
Wait till Vegas.
Oh.
You already do that one?
You better hope
Yeah,
Caleb
we've done
got-
that
gets your
one.
name.
All right.
Let's. Yeah, we'll do a different one.
Yeah,
But
let's
I'm a
not
furry.
repeat them.
No, it was a send your partner a fake breakup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did that one.
That's like 14-year-old stuff.
Do whatever someone else wants for the rest of the day.
That's a long time. And I still have things to do.
There's
Who
that
gets-
13-year-old look again. She came back.
Does one of you have a good
She has to do what
Is
we
some-
tell her the rest
well,
of the day.
is her-
somebody? Yeah, just
No, like what's a
No, you know
How
what?
about-
What's some of this in
Let's
there?
give that power to her daughter.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
oh Lord, yeah. Oh gosh.
okay. Yeah, because she'll be around all
Paint her
day.
room. You guys were painting her room and I told her she has to help and she will not. So I'm like, we're not painting. So she'll make me paint her room for the rest of the day.
Cinderella.
How are we going to check in on that, though?
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Give another one. This one's
I
cute.
love it when people say, well,
I can see if we
I
were
have
in
no
Vegas
idea.
I mean-
and it's like, Holly, you have to do this every
video?
time, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
A time lapse video. There we go.
All right, give her
Also-
to everyone because we can't
Okay.
regulate that.
Tell your crush that you like them.
But can we be done with the crush ones?
yeah, the crush, I don't know.
Wow.
Do it again, Greg.
We're not 12.
We're not 12.
Ask someone out of a gender you aren't attracted to.
So a girl.
Yeah,
I guess.
There's only two.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there are some attractive girls, right? But I'm not like attracted. Let me send a nice little message to Whiskey.
There you go.
That's perfect.
That's what I'm talking about. It's a
That's
great way
a
to
good
wrap
way,
up the podcast.
yeah.
Holly and Whiskey going
Hey.
on a date.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance.
So I'm asking her out on a date.
Yeah.
I know what the answer is going to be.
She's going to say yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You have nothing to worry about.
No rejection.
She's like, hell yeah.
I just said, hey,
Actually,
Whiskey,
she knows
See,
this
I was
is
gonna,
happening.
I was gonna say,
She's probably expecting this, and but she doesn't know who got it.
yeah, but as she receives it, she's gonna be like,
Because if I'd have got that, I'd have asked out.
Neil?
No, I'm not even going to say it.
"Oh, you had somebody in mind. He's got somebody in mind." That's
It
what-
would have been funny.
That's what scares me here.
I text her and I said, hey, Whiskey girl, want to go on a date with me?
Ooh.
Ooh. She's going to be like, holy shit, Holly. Like, I can
Like,
already
Truth
hear
or
her.
dare?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's it.
that's it. But here we're going to do. Let's draw these names
Well,
in
that's
front
the
of
end of
everybody. Truth or dare.
Powered by.
Chaotic exposure.
Chaotic exposure.
And we're going to draw these names in front of everybody,
Okay.
so they
Oh.
don't think that we rigged it.
I hope I get Greg. I have
And
such a good
you
one for
can't
Greg.
get yourself, obviously.
you know,
And I'll go last. That way I get what's left.
I
So
hope I get you.
nobody can say that I cheated.
Because me and Sean are gonna collaborate.
And remember, we love one another,
Get my notebook out and write.
and
Yeah,
we're
we-
not trying to kill one another.
Anything in Vegas?
Yes. No jumping off. I don't care if I have a voucher. I'm not jumping off the strap.
But it expires.
It doesn't. It never expires.
Oh, it doesn't.
But if I
expire.
go
Okay.
again and chicken out, it's done. So I could keep it forever as long as I don't chicken out again.
Okay.
All right, Holly. Pick.
The one oh damn. I'm gonna go with the second one to okay, so this is
This one or this one?
to his.
that one.
This one?
The second one you pointed to.
The other one.
You can't have that one.
Why?
It's
Oh, is it
you.
me? Okay,
Wait,
then
you
that
know which ones they
Now
are?
you already know.
That's why I'm
bullshit.
going last.
Oh,
I
okay.
get what's left over.
oh, said Greg is
Well, you
mad.
just do that
That's
again, though.
bullshit.
Yeah, I'll do it again. You got me.
So.
Ha!
All right, Caleb, pick one.
I have a good one for yeah. I
The
do
one
this
closest to me.
Can't have that one.
The one in the middle.
You got Greg.
All right.
Be
Wanna
nice.
switch?
No.
one,
I
Greg.
am scared about what you got. All right. Caleb.
Oh, hell.
And I got Holly.
Great.
So you
Great.
better be
This
nice.
This is perfect, though.
Yeah,
It's
so you got me, I got you got Caleb, Caleb got you.
Yeah.
Is it a one-time
wait,
thing or is it
One
like
time,
a full
that's a
day?
one-time dare.
Okay.
One-time dare.
So you've got 3 weeks to prepare.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Excited.
All right.
Sean's
Okay.
gonna be like, but you got to do whatever he says, right?
He will kill you.
It's Caleb.
Yeah, he's going to murder you. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah, be kind.